Hello, it's me, Susa from Magdeburg, Germany, and my kiln is fired and ready to unload, and I'm so excited to show you the pieces which are in here. I bought the first time in my pottery life, I bought powder glazes, so it's quite cheaper than the already mixed glazes. And there is a German company called Kraft, and I ordered some of their powder glazes and I mixed them with water and different ingredients, and I just want to figure out how this works. It's not like self-produced glazes, but it's kind of more like, you know, a fancy thing, because you have a bucket and then you put the powder in and you add water and kind of a glue and a stabilizer. But I think I put too much water in the whole thing, so that brushing it was kind of hard, and I had the feeling that even when the glaze was dry and I wanted to add another coat, that I took away the first coat. So it was quite hard. That's why I'm really excited about the results I got. And I also poured some of the glazes, and I also dipped, because normally when I have my small containers from Mako and Spectrum and Emaco, you cannot dip things, and I wanted to dip. The experience is quite fun. Yeah, I already checked the first shelf, and we do it like we do it in the last videos. We unload this in a really like fast forward speed, and then I show you each piece I took out of the kiln when I'm back in the house. Oh my god. Yeah, I show you each piece when I'm back in the house because of the lighting, and I have my notes with it, so I can talk about the glazes I used. And then also at the end of this video there will be a slideshow with every piece and the glazes. So there you can have like a screenshot in case you like something, and it's just an easy like overview from different sides. And because when I hold this in the camera and then I turn it around, and sometimes it's just like, you know, not stable enough, so that's why there is a slideshow at the end for everyone who wants to try those glaze combinations I have in here. So let's do it and have a look. So I'm here in the house with all the pieces, and after the first emotions, like, oh my god, disappointment, or, you know, like sometimes you have another imagination, about, or expectation about how things turn out. And when they look different than you thought, then you are really like disappointed. But with like a little bit of time and a deep breath in between, you can see already the little beauty in every piece. So yeah, you saw in this sneak peek the pieces, but now I can show you every piece. And I want to start with the mug. And I told you that I ordered powder glazes, and this is one glaze. It has a matte finish, and the name of it is Galapagos. And here you can see that this like turquoise has those dark green speckles or parts in the texture. It's quite nice, and the matte surface is not, it feels good. Inside I used Emako Midnight Run, and the combination of the dark, cloudy looking shiny glaze with the green color is quite pretty. So I like that. The next one, I also used a new glaze, a powder glaze, but I used it on the inside because people said that it's a really a runner. That's why I don't want to risk anything. So I used it on the inside. And this name is Bergkristall, so mountain crystal. And I also put it on here on a flat surface. And it's a beige, light orange, brown color. And on the outside I have milk glass combined with opal luster, because Nat wants us to keep on going with the opal luster testing. And I think it's a beige clay body. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's kind of a good mug. And also, you know, it's not just the glaze, it's also the throwing skills I get better with. So these little texture lines I made on the wheel, and it was not with trimming after, it was just like when I threw it. So then the third new glaze from Kraft is this one. It has a blue, a light blue finish, which breaks a little bit like gray where the texture is. This is a really rough clay. So it's not bad. I also made it on a flat surface. It's a pretty glaze. It's like satin matte. And here it's a little bit more shiny, but more satin than shiny. The next one is one of my favorites of this kiln load. This is a to-go cup. this is really, 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 really pretty. I layered 2 different Mako glazes. This is Mako Riptide, and on top it's Tropical Teal. And you see that on its own, the Tropical Teal is dark turquoise with green parts, and the Riptide is the matte version of it. And where they met, they turn into something like nice metal looking, even with a like copper. Do you hear that? I hope not. So this is a perfect size for coffee, and inside I used the blue crystal. The crystal I have here. I put it, I just pour it in. Okay, the next mug I have, it's really, really pretty, but in my head there was really something else. Because I saw on Instagram that someone combined black walnut with Mako green tea. So he covered the whole mug with black walnut, and then parts of the mug he added green tea. And it was so pretty, and I thought, yeah, I will also do that. So part of this mug, I covered everything in black walnut, inside and outside. And where this color comes out, I added, you see, the green tea. But it didn't come out green, it came out like more like gray, blue, something. But I think it's so pretty, and I also like that I layered it not this direction, I layered it in this way, so around. So you have the black walnut on its own on this one side, and then the green tea over it on the other side. It's pretty. It's really pretty. I hope you can see that the blue tone. You see that? At the end, I will take pictures in my photo box where the light is like really strong, and there you can probably see the blue, the petrol color inside a little better at the end. But this is great. Also the shape of the mug I really like. It's also wheel thrown, and I'm proud of it. The next one, I'm also proud of it. I used throwing, how you call it, when you put like a shaped ripping tool here, and check this. It's so pretty. And this is also a new Kraft color. It's called Biotop, or in German we say Biotop. And this was a mug I dipped. My first dipped mug. So it's pretty, and it's a light green with kind of a beige color where the texture is, and then it turned into something blue on the other side, because I think this was the side which was in the middle and this was at the outside. So it has, or maybe it's from the dipping, that there is a thicker part here, but inside it's like, I really love it. It's nice. It's so nice, and I'm happy that I risked the adventure of those new powder glazes. Yeah. So I think I also have it here. Yeah. This is on a flat surface. This is with texture. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, the next thing is a cup. And I used also, with throwing, I used this special tool, but I don't like that it's so kind of sharp. The color outside is a new, it's called Fossil. This is, do I have it? I have it here. So on texture, or where it's a little bit thinner, it turns out brown and like a gray purple, where it's thicker. So when you have like a flat piece and not an uneven, you see it's kind of a sparkle. It's nice. It's really, really pretty. And also here you see a little bit of this sparkle. And inside, it's pretty too. It's micro pearl 2 times, 1 layer of cenote, and 1 layer of stone denim, all from Mako. Look at this. It's shiny and pretty. Love it. And the rest of the glaze I had, I put here. So the cenote and stone denim, and so the same colors here. I'm so happy with that. And then I used I saw a video from Cindy, her first pottery video, and she was asking like for help. She has now, I think, 8 Mako glazes. She is a YouTuber already. I think she does some travel videos with her husband, but now, because she's into the pottery life now, she also wants to show her first steps in this new hobby. So I really love it. I love her spirit. I love that she is not afraid to fail, because this is how progress works. You have to fail, you have to lose, and you have to have some wins in between to keep on going. But you know, the pottery world is so interesting because there is so much to learn, so much. And that's why I still do it, because it's never easy. It's always like surprises and new things to learn, and then you have a fail, and then you break something, and then your glaze doesn't turn out like you want it to be. So, and yeah, she shows her first steps into this complete new thing in her life, and she is so good with talking and, you know, cutting things, and it's fun to watch her. I will put the her link. I think one of you mentioned her already. It's Cozy Mountains. Cozy Mountains Pottery, I think. This is Cindy. And Cindy used Mako Alabaster. And she was like not happy with it, how it turned out. She didn't like to touch it. She didn't like how it looks. And I thought, okay, maybe I do a cup to show her that alabaster is quite pretty. And then I saw on YouTube and also in my own notes that I combined green tea and alabaster, and it looks always good. And you know what? It doesn't. Yeah, it is okay. This is green tea, which I thought it's darker in my thoughts. I thought it's darker, and then I added on the top, I added 2 layers of alabaster, and you don't get you don't get a shiny version out of the alabaster. There you have to combine it with something else, but it's not, it's really soft and satin, so it's a good combination. I made the same inside, so the green tea and the alabaster together. It's solid. This is how you tell, and I like it how lightweight it is. This is, you know, my throwing skills, they're getting better, but it's just luck, you know. Sometimes it's like, oh my god, it looks good, don't fall. So it's pretty. It's pretty. So Cindy, when you watch this video, try to combine it with green tea, and then when you have green tea in your collection, check this out. So I think that in the beginning, green tea was one of my first glazes. Also alabaster was one of my first glazes, and I think I used it a lot. And I think I will find also some examples where I use green tea. Okay, there's another to-go cup, and it cracked, but it cracked before glazing already. But I thought I want to try all my new glazes, so I dipped this into one glaze, which is called patina. And I like how it turned out at the bottom, but I don't like it at the top. So this I really like. You see? But I don't like this. I think I added something here to make it more shiny, because I knew patina will be like rough. And I also use patina on this mug. And if you would be able to feel it, it's a really rough glaze. I don't like that. It looks like, I show you the test tile. You can see that when it's too thick, it's rough and like, you know, but the color, the gray and a little bit of dark green, it's pretty. But I knew that the outcome is like really rough. So I added seaweed, Amaco seaweed inside to make it shiny, to make it like better. And it is better. It's a unique mug, and I think it looks a little bit like an old rustic cup, you know, that people did it 300 years ago, and it was under the ground for like 200 years. This is how it looks, like you took it out of the ground. Yeah, but the size is nice, and yeah, I can just be proud of myself that my throwing skills are really getting better. The next mug is a hand-built mug. And because I was so happy that with the last kiln opening, the coyote blue purple looked amazing. And I thought, my son has a friend, his nickname is Goose, and he's like a crazy guy who wears like colorful, crazy outfits. And I wanted to make a cup for him with a goose on it and also some colors in here. This is stroke and coats. And then I used the blue purple from coyote inside and outside. But I think it's because of the clay body, it didn't turn out like I wanted it. Because last time I had the blue, the pinks, the brown and the golden and white. I show you a picture of it here. And this is what I expected and this is what I got. So I'm not happy with it. And also it has like a rough, I think it's because of the clay, I don't know. Like it feels like little things are in here. So in case you can help me out with this one, should I refire it? Will those parts of the clay go away, or should I like grind it away and then reglaze it? Let me know what you would do with this. So the next mug, I was like, I thought I will do the same like I did here. So with two glazes, like this, layered this way, not this way. So I had here from Coyote Sorcerer's Stone, and then I added on the other side a Coyote glaze. It's called Red Gold. And then where they met, I added alabaster here and here and stone denim. So we have so many different how do you say, layers of different colors, and where they met, it's quite pretty. From inside I did the same thing. It's a dark mug. People would say it's a boy's mug. Yeah, I think it's pretty in one way, but it's not my favorite mug so far. The next thing is to-go cup. And now I totally understand what Cindy means. I have here 2 layers of alabaster and 2 layers of Amako seaweed. And it looks pretty. Definitely it looks pretty. But when I touch it, it feels weird. It feels like not right. So this will be definitely, although I really like the outcome, I have to refire it because I don't like the feeling. I cannot touch it. And now I really, Cindy, I got you. I totally understand you. And I need to add, because I like the color, probably I just add clear glaze, shiny clear glaze. The next mug I had like a crazy imagination about, or idea, or I wanted to make it like look great. And I used the Berg crystal color in combination with goldenrod chino from Coyote, and I thought it will be brilliant because the goldenrod and but it's not. It's okay, but it's not perfect, you know. I will bring it to my gym. I leave it there with the donation box for Africa. And if it's there in 3 more months, I will take it away and reglaze it. So that's the plan. The next one is a tiny little cup. You can use it for like a flat white or something. So a longer espresso. And I have here Mako stone denim outside, and inside Emako seaweed. And then I added Emako Cyrus Flow inside and outside. So it's pretty, really, really pretty. And so shiny. And this feels really good. Even in combination with the bare clay, it feels so much better than this. And the rest of the seaweed and some alabaster I put on here. So I can also use this if you need a little plate under. So, 2 more things. This is a refired mug. The rim was too sharp. You couldn't drink out of it. It didn't feel good. So I grind it off, the sharp edges. And then I add frosted lemon, because the frosted lemon is nice with the outside and also with the nice blue inside. It's pretty now. And then I had a refire from last kiln, and it's so much better now. This is pink Coyote Fairy Rose. Yeah, Fairy Rose. And then this is a gray mud from Mako. And I had a band of snow from Mako in here, and it didn't look good. So I have now, and it was a little bit crawling in here. So I added more of the Fairy Rose, and instead of the snow, I used soft red from Spectrum, and it turned out really, really pretty. You see that? It's so shiny and nice. And the mud gray combined with the glossy pink, it's really pretty. So this was the second refire, but then probably you saw something when I took everything out of the kiln. This. This is a bowl I didn't make. I showed one girl how to hand build things, and she came up with this bowl. This is really, really heavy, and she said, you can have it, I don't need it. She has now her own kiln, she has now her own studio, and I still had this crazy bowl in my shelf, and I already glazed it months ago. So that's why I cannot tell you what it's, but I think I used shipwreck in combination with something, because you see the crystals running down, and I used it inside and outside. But the running was a disaster, so I have to do some grinding work. but it's like you can fill it with something. It's quite fine. And here, I almost forgot. This little vase didn't fit in my last kiln, so that's why I put it in here. And you can see this is a new mint spec from Mako. And I had tape resist on the vase, and I just glazed it, the parts which were not covered. And this is a bare clay, looks good in combination with the mint spec. It's also cute. Cutie cutie. And inside there is a turquoise ice from Terracolor. Pretty. This is nice, really, and it feels good. And then I have some of those stones. I don't know if I told you already, but I was at the dentist some days ago or weeks ago, and I had one of my stones with me in my pocket. And when she started fixing my tooth, I took this stone and I just rubbed it, and she said, "What do you have there?" And I said, "Oh, this is my stone I use for like calm down." And she said, "Oh, this would be so perfect for my patients." So that's why I offered her to do a lot of them, and I want to give it to her when I'm done. So whenever I glaze something, I take some of the stones and I put just the glaze with it. So it's pretty and it feels good, and they're all in different shapes. You see, they're like, I don't want them to just have like a flat. I show you mine, wait. This is I have with me all the time, and I like it because I can put my thumb deep in here, you know, and then I like the different like little tiny holes everywhere. So I don't want to make it like similar. Each stone is like in nature unique, and not just the color. And sometimes I have like little stamps in it where do you see that? Where the glaze can run into, and then, you know, every one of her patients can grab one they like, and if they want to take it, they take it. If they don't want to take it, they leave it, and you can clean those things up really easy so that the next patient can use it again. So I like that. So I think that's it. Yeah, the first disappointment is gone. I will use the weekend for putting this video online, and then I will also do some more of the mosaic tiles I glazed. Here, can you see? I glazed some yesterday while watching TV, and this I will bring into the oven, although it's maybe not enough for just one firing. I don't know. And then I will do more of those tiles. So I roll the slabs, and then I cut it and then let it dry. And then maybe tomorrow Monday I will do a bisque firing, so that I have more things to glaze. Yeah, it's nice to have a weekend off. I was working this morning, I had a PT this morning, but you know, the rest of the day is just do my thing, and this feels great. A shout out before I go and before the slideshow starts, to all my school community members. I'm so happy that we grow a little bit almost every day. And I don't know how many members we are. I think 27 members now. And on this digital map, you can see that there are from all over the world. And so we can chat and connect outside from YouTube. And yesterday I put a picture in that I am watching them while I was glazing. And then, you know, I'm happy that interaction also works without me, because this community is not my channel like on Instagram or on YouTube, where there is a host and then it's just like a comment, like a post. No, this community at school works different. Every member has the same rights. You can post things, you can start a chat, you can connect with others, and everyone can comment the posts you make, so everyone is involved. And I like it a lot, because when you start using it and get used to it, then it is so easy, because you have a topic. Maybe I do a post about my fail, that I broke something, and then the others are putting their fails under it. Or when someone has a perfect glaze combinations and they have their morning coffee out of this mug, and then they say, oh, this is my morning mug, or I don't know, and then the others can comment or ask how you layered the glazes, and here's my mug, and I tried the combination before but it turned out different. What kind of clay body you use? So it is always like a conversation under a post, and it keep on going, and it when there's a new comment, it pops up in the top again, and then you can see where people are active now, in which topic there is discussion. So when you open the school platform, you can see the newest thing always on top, and then you can collect points to level up. When you are active, when you like comments or posts from the others, or when your posts or comments get a like, then you get points, and then you level up from level 1 to level 10. But each level is, to reach another level is getting really hard. And then you have like a leaderboard, and then you can see who is like, it's like a game. I don't know, I really like the spirit there. And even though there are some passive members who just read, or like don't know how to get part of the active side, just take your time, you know? And everything is right. You can't be wrong. You can't delete something, or, you know, you can't say something wrong. You can be there just reading or checking pictures, I don't know. It's on you, but you can also be active. And we were talking about the hurricane, and that it probably had a big bad effect on Sally. And everyone was asking, does somebody knows news about her, if she's fine, is her kiln fine? Or, you know, it's not just about glazing, it's about the community, it's about our life around. And this I really like about this school community. And you know, just feel free to just give it a try and check out who's there and who you can talk with. You don't need to be there every day, although when you be active every day, when you be active 30 days in a row, you get a little flame next to your name. And I really want to reach that. But sometimes I miss one day. I think my first strike was like 28 days and then I missed it, you know, and then you have to start from the beginning. And I think I'm now at day number 12 or 13. But I really want to get at least one time a flame next to my name. So yeah, that's it. I will get back to the studio, work on more things, and while I will doing this, I will watch all your videos, or I will watch Gilmore Girls. So it's because it's the time of the year, I always watch Gilmore Girls from season 1 to season 7, the whole thing in like a row. It's like really binge watching. You can comment if you also love Gilmore Girls as much as I do. I think I watch it in the autumn, in the fall, 2-3 times. Yeah, because when I'm done with season 7, like I did yesterday, I finished the first round, I will start again from season 1. And then again, and when I watched it 3 times, I'm really sick of it, and then I'm fine. And then when the leaves are turning into golden leaves, I start again next year. So this is how I spend my time in the studio, watching YouTube, watching Gilmore Girls, doing stuff, have a good time. So I hope you also have a good time. See you soon. It was a lot of talking again. Sorry for that. Bye bye for now. And again, a shout out to every one of you. You do a great job, and I'm happy to be part of this community. Bye bye.